Hello everyone, welcome to Sanai. It's your host EXO. It's Monday, and I learned a lot this weekend, man. I was just sitting back and being very observant this weekend, and my apologies for Friday. Supposed to drop an episode, but it was my godson's birthday, so I had to really been working all day and then had to make sure he was right for his birthday. So we coming back Monday though, but on this episode I will be discussing how to start a business in a recession, like the tips, the clues, some business ideas, some business hacks, how to starting a business in a recession. I know you're thinking about, whoa, starting a business in a recession? Like, come on, bro, we're in a recession. Why would we do that? I'm going to tell you why, and hopefully that inspires you to start researching and do your research to start a business. But like I said, man, it's been a great weekend, a glorious weekend. I'm grateful. Been working all weekend, spending time with the family. Like I said, I've been very observant, and just a couple stuff that I peeped and what I learned this weekend. So I'm like, oh man, but I'm glad it's Monday, man. And I'm glad you're listening, taking the time to listen. Like I said in a previous episode, it reached 1,000 plays, man. And that's a big milestone for me, especially for the journey that we all been on, especially if you've been here from the jump, the first episode till now. This is season 3. That tail end of season 3. This is like the second to last episode before the recap episode. So, and the journey is just going to keep on growing and blossoming. We're all going to grow as a family. So I appreciate you, and I want to thank you for taking the time to listen, as well as provide feedback and sharing the episode, leaving reviews, just everything. I appreciate you, and I want you to keep rocking with me as we grow. If there's any way I can help you out with anything you're trying to accomplish, any endeavor, any goal, or if you need help networking or anything of that nature, I'm here for you. And in any aspects, just reach out to me on any social media platform. Once again, at Sanai Podcast. Or if you want to do an email me at sanaipodcast@gmail.com. Just get in touch with me, and let's see how I can help you out. But on today's episode, like I discussed, I'll be discussing how to start a business in a recession, as well as the quotes of the day and what I learned this past week and what I learned this weekend. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's Monday, man, a new week. I feel like time is flying by, but I'm ready, accomplishing new goals, putting my focus in, re-strategizing my focus, and really just being about myself for myself, because I feel like I've been getting stretched and pulled in different angles like I'm an octopus, but I'm a human. Yeah, so I'm just really just getting back to my focus and what I need to accomplish, man. So I know this whole quarantine is just, everything's different, but stuff are slowly starting to open back up, which I like. I heard bookstores is open up, so I'm be Barnes and Noble, big chilling. But I'm just glad for that, man. So everybody just still be safe, keep the social distance, and wear your mask, and really just look out for one another and help one another when can. And we're going to get rocking with this show, man. It's Monday, money making Monday, motivational Monday, all that. We back. I appreciate you tuning in. We're going to be right back, and I'm going to hit you with the quotes of the day. Quotes of the day. The first quote is, "The great thing about new friends is that they bring new energy to your soul." And that's what I've been kind of feeling like lately, when you new people and new friends into your life, and they just bring out a certain energy in you that nobody else has ever brought out, to where you were new people and you like, damn, I've never felt this feeling before, this joy, this happiness before. I've always felt like sad or ashamed of myself or something of that nature. But when you're around new people, new energy, and you level up with new friends, and friends that's in, I want to say, on a higher level than you, they bring out that energy in you to make you aspire to that level that they're on. So especially me, when I've been meeting new friends and networking with new people, I was just like, it brought new energy on me, new fire in me, to where I want to achieve more and gain more and really get to their stature and get to their level. So that's what that energy brings to your soul when you meet new people, new friends. They just bring new fire out of you, and you want to keep they bring that new fire, and you want to keep that fire lit. You want to keep that fuel, keep burning and everything. So you're like, all right, I keep meeting new friends. You learn from those new friends. They're teaching you new things. They're showing you life in a whole new perspective. And they're really just helping you and supporting you. And you're like, damn, this is just bringing out a whole new life. You feeling like you're becoming a whole new person. So that's what new friends and new people in your life are supposed to do. So the great thing about new friends is that they bring new energy to your soul. The second quote is, if you're not willing to risk the usual, you have to settle for ordinary. So if you're not willing to risk Netflix and chilling to work on your craft, work on your business, work on your future, if you're not willing to risk the free time, you say you don't have time to do something. You do have the time. You just have to organize your days. You'll be surprised how much time you have when you start organizing your days, organizing your times, and really putting everything into a timetable, but as well as taking a break throughout the day and getting back refocused on your what you're trying to accomplish. So sometimes you got to risk everything. May have to. Like they say, there's no risk without reward. So be willing to risk something to get what you want to get to where you want to go, get to what you want to attain. If you want to, let's say, fitness, you want to be fit, you want to get fitness, you want to lose some weight, start doing the research, start doing the risk and see, like, all right, maybe you'll have to risk the good foods, the healthy, unhealthy foods, the freaking eating out every day and all that. Maybe you got to get in line and just risk that. And so for what you want to achieve and what you want to attain. So once again, the quote is, if you aren't willing to risk the usual, you have to settle for the ordinary. Learn to risk stuff. That's what it comes about on a journey. If anything you're trying to achieve, you have to risk something. You have to risk that free time, that downtime. Like I said, with the fitness, you got to risk. We all love the healthy, unhealthy foods, the fast foods and everything. Farmer Boys, Denny's, IHOP, all that stuff. All that unhealthy food. It's like, yeah, we love it, but you already know how it tastes. You already know how it is. You experienced that food. Now it's time to change the lane and risk all that food for a better lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle. So once again, the quote is, if you aren't willing to risk the usual, you have to settle for the ordinary. Man, that's crazy. Let's get on to what I learned this week. What I learned this week, I've been discussing in my last episodes about creating business. Different ways to make money during quarantine, during a recession. And I've been just doing my research on drop shipping, because that's one of the things I've been really fascinated about drop shipping. So I'm really learning and getting my research done this week and just seeing what sells, what doesn't sell, and just learning about the business and how it goes versus just jumping in. But even though I will have to jump in, like I said, there's no risk without reward. So I will have to jump in and see where I stand and how I can stay afloat and make it a successful business. So that's what I've been learning this week about drop shipping. As well as another thing I learned this week is speak on how you feel. If you feel some type of way about somebody, or you just feel it like somebody's been disrespecting you or something of that nature, or somebody hasn't been treating you right, or you just feel like, fuck, man, I just got to get this off my chest. It's been on my mind forever. I've been having this feeling, like anything. Speak on how you feel. Don't keep it in. Voice it out. Let it out. Tell the person, tell the people, let that out. Don't keep that in. It's only sucking you in, drawing you in. And that's me personally, because this week I've been having a lot of questions I want to ask people, but I'm like, I don't want to ask them. And then I'm like, fuck it, just ask them, because it's like the questions keep recurring in my head every time I see the people or a person. So I'm like, speak on how you feel. So that's what that came. Speak on how you feel. If you feel some type of way about somebody or something, let them know and speak on it. Another one is help without reward. Support somebody, support a friend, help a family member, help somebody out without looking for something in return. Because it seems like, me personally, I used to be the help with reward. Now I changed my mind frame to help without reward. Because I'd rather help somebody reach their goals, achieve what they want to achieve, versus me looking for something in return. So that's my whole thing, is help without reward. Look for the helping somebody instead of always looking for a reward, looking for something in return. Because it's like, it's not about that. You never know what somebody's going through or what somebody might need. So help without reward. And the last one I learned is just rules about money and how to really just how money operates and everything. I'm looking through my notes right now, trying to get what I wrote down. Just rules about money. And I was just like learning about it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna learn about saving too, like different ways to save. But just like rules about money, how you should have money work for you, and you should know where every dollar is going, and create an emergency fund, start the saving, start the budget. Just different rules and different ways about money, like investing, saving, budgeting, where I want my money to go, how my future investments, my current investments, and just like stuff like that. Just rules about money and learning how to make money my best friend. You feel me? Versus me chasing money and trying to go after money. I'm being open and receiving. That's what I've been talking about a lot too, being open and receiving to your blessings, to your gifts. So that's what I've just been learning, how money works and money operates. That's just the biggest thing. So what I learned this week: drop shipping, speak on how you feel. There's no help without reward, and rules of money. And then we're going to get started into the show, starting a business in a recession. I've been getting some notes, some tips, and some just different clues on starting a business. I got some business ideas for y'all, as well as some business tips. So stay tuned, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Son Starting a business in a recession. Why would you do that? I'm going to give you some reasons why. One of the main things is it's the perfect time to start a business in a recession. You have to take advantage of the new opportunities and unique needs presented by this downturn. So the main need right now is masks. And a lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs have capitalized on creating the mask and getting the mask out, which I really salute, because even though it's a pandemic going on, money still has to be made. The world's still going. Life goes on. So people took advantage of that, of the need right now, which is masks. Another need I would say is gloves. Maybe creating your own hand sanitizer. Just different stuff. Look for what we need right now in this downturn. That's one of the main reasons why to start a business, because in a recession, because you take advantage of what the opportunities that are needed. Like I said, the mask is needed, gloves are needed. If you want to figure out a way to create your own hand sanitizer, cleaning supplies, something of that nature to help during this pandemic. As well as find a way to meet the needs of the recession. What are the main needs of the recession right now? A lot of people are looking for jobs. A lot of people are trying to figure out what to do with themselves, and some people may need guidance on what to do. Just find a way to meet the needs of the recession. Maybe you can give somebody tips on how to get money, how to make money, how to stay strong if they're dealing with something mentally. Maybe you can be a counselor, a tutor, something of that nature. If you look for different opportunities, the opportunities will present itself. So find a way to meet the needs of the recession. Don't let the recession be your downfall. Let the recession be your upbringing. Build with the recession. Climb to the top. Everybody starts from ground zero, day one. Don't let that day one, that ground zero hold you back. If you lost your job, there's jobs out there, but as well as start looking to create your own business, so next time a recession happens, you're ahead of the game. You're like, well, my job that I created, my business that I created can withstand any recession. As well as being less expensive. You'll be less expensive than your competition. You have to charge less to bring in the clientele, bring in the clients. So being less expensive is one of the reasons why starting a business in a recession. Everything is less expensive. You can charge less. You can get new clients to come in and help you out. As well, just like I said, identify a need. What does the market need right now? What does the world need right now? What does this recession need? What do people need right now? How can I help people out to what they need and get what they need? I know for a point in time, the tissue was a main thing. Water supplies, just stuff like that at a point in time. But figure out what people need. Take a step back and analyze everything that's going on in the world and see, okay, what does this recession need from me? How can I help others during the recession? Offer solution. Everybody has a problem that they want a solution to. So offer a solution to the problems out there. There's a lot of problems out there. You got to offer the solution to people, and it's there. As well as be an alternative. Be flexible. When starting a business, you have to be flexible with your costs, your expenses, your budget, with clients, with customers, with people assisting you. So you got to just be flexible within the recession, and just know like you're starting from ground zero and up. So stay focused, stay level-headed, and keep moving forward. 10 reasons to start. It's the best time to start the recession. And here's 10 reasons why. People want innovation. Why? Because recessions create problems. Consumers and businesses are looking for solutions. Be that solution. If you're listening to this right now, you are a solution to somebody's problem. Be that solution. As well as people want to save money. As an aspiring startup with few expenses, you should be able to undercut your competition. Their clients will be looking for cheaper alternatives. You're that cheaper alternative. People want to save right now. That's the biggest thing. People want to save in this recession. Another thing is competition is vulnerable. As long as you can support yourself with minimal overheads, it'll be hard for the economy to chew you up. All the competition is vulnerable. Everybody got hit with this recession. So if you're starting from, like I said, ground zero, day one, salute you. I'm here to help if you need help. But on this journey, there's a lot of up and downs with it. But right now is the best time to start. Competition is vulnerable. People want to save money. People want innovation. People are looking for looking for solutions to their problems. Another thing is people are looking for work. A lot of people got laid off during this recession. So if you're able to secure funding and grow your business rapidly, you'll be able to hire people. Highly qualified, talented, and effective people can be found during this recession. A lot of talented people got laid off during this recession. So you can be there to help them out. Be the solution. Like I said, be the solution. It's just being the solution to somebody's problem. We all have problems and we're all looking for solutions. And we all need people to bring the solutions to us. As well as another thing is things are cheaper. Weak economic growth means businesses are selling off certain assets. Typical overheads like office space, furniture tend to have lower base prices, and vendors are more likely to discount prices to move stock. Things are cheaper right now. If you're trying to do a business, get an office space, get some furniture, or get some promotion, or get some sales, get some business cards, things are cheaper right now. Find the resources are out there for you to benefit from this recession for your business. So it's the perfect time to start a business. Another one is lower interest rates means cheaper credit. The central banks of affected countries generally start to drop interest rates to keep consumer spending high. So interest rates are low right now. For anything you want to do, if you're trying to get a credit card for that business, a loan or something of that nature, it's low. But do your research. Don't just, I want to go get a loan or get some credit. No, do your research before you hop in there and put yourself in some debt. This means loans and credits may make more sense for your business in the early days. Like I said, do your research before you do some credit or any type of loan you take out. As well as you'll have less competitors. A lot of people got hit with this recession. A lot of jobs are out, and there are less people trying to start a business in a recession because of less funding. So look for the funding. I've been talking about different ways to find funding and get funding during this recession. DoorDash, Instacart, Postmates, selling stuff, buying stuff, being an innovator. If you're a writer, something of that nature, create your funding and you'll have less competitors within your trying to start a business as you. Because of the recession, a lot of people are afraid of to start a business because of funding and what the recession has done. As well as the last one is smart investors want to invest. They want to invest. There is determined investors who are looking for new business opportunities. Some investors look to move their money out of the stock market and may be willing to find you. So look for investors. Investors right now, they want to invest in that new opportunity, that new business opportunity, and you have that new business opportunity for them. So, man, this is the perfect time to start a business. Perfect time. And I believe we all have the resources to start a business, and we all have that passion, that drive to want to start a business. So just start researching what business suits you, what business would be perfect for you. And I'm gonna give y'all a brief break, and I'm gonna come back with some business ideas, startup business ideas that you may want to research that may pique your interest. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Sana IE. So I've been doing some research, and I came up with a few business ideas that you can start, maybe do your research on and really see the ins and outs of it and see if you really want to do it. I found 27 different ideas. And like I said, you can research different business models and pick one that you like the best, learn about it, and then take action. One of the first ones is online event promoter. I know all the events have slowed down with everything that's going on, but like I said, this piques your interest, learn about it, and then take action. It's right now we're in a recession where, like I said, it's a perfect time to start a business. Start reaching out to people, reaching out to clientele, reaching out to investors, researching, like I said, business models, researching what an event promoter does and how what events you can promote and what events will come back around. So online event promoter is one of the main things that I would look into if that piques your interest. Another thing is scrapbooker. If you want to be a scrapbooker, get scraps together and just do that and start a business with that, that's out there. Online tech support. If you're a love technician, if you love working with computers and know the ins and outs of computers and really think you should start a business with it, become an online tech support. So that's always going to be around. Everybody, we're always using computers, always using electronics, and everybody always needs help with certain things on the computer. So online tech support, as well as robot marketer. Set up robot promotions or bot promotions where you're marketing, but it's not you. It's just like a robot that does it online, as well as a social media influencer. Everybody wants to be a social media influencer. Not everybody, but that's been like the biggest thing, being a social media influencer. If you feel like you have an influence or you want to create an influence about, let's say, mental health, about fitness, about different foods, about different places that you've been, traveling, different restaurants, research social media influencing and see how you can utilize one of your passions or what you're passionate about to influence it on social media, as well as a social media manager. If you're great at creating content and building and networking with people and building up Instagram and Facebook or Twitter, you can be a social media manager, enlist your services for other companies that need that social media manager for their social media, because some businesses aren't really social media savvy. So if you're social media savvy, you, like I say, you're great at creating content and you're great at with networking people, talking to people, maybe you should be a social media manager. As well as a freelance writer. If you love writing poems, books, short stories, anything of that nature, start looking at freelance writing. There's tons of readers out in the world. Me personally, I love reading. So look into freelance writing, as well as an ebook author. If you want to write an ebook online, and those really sell as well. So another one is a YouTube personality. You're on YouTube. I know a friend that's really started her wig business, and she's really persistent and headstrong with the YouTube personality, getting her content out there and really just doing it day by day. I'm really proud of her. She inspired me day by day. But YouTube personality is out there too. If you, like I said, she's doing the wig. If you want to do, like, teach somebody how to rap, teach somebody how to design a website, teach somebody how to write a book or anything of that nature, if you feel like you're a teacher in yourself and you can go on YouTube and really teach somebody, look into YouTube personality. Like I said, find the business model that works for you. Find out when you got to post. Find out what content is relevant, as well as don't expect high numbers in the beginning. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So with any of these businesses, don't expect clientele to come at you fast like that. Just take your time and be patient and be persistent with it, and know that it's a journey and you're going to make it through. As long as you stay positive and be positive, don't let the obstacles or hurdles deter you or tear you down, you're going to be all right. Another one is podcasting. Become a podcaster. You listening now. If you want to start your own podcast, do the research. Find out what you want to talk about on your podcast and just start doing it. Just jump into it. I love podcasting myself. Every episode I do, I fall in love more and more with podcasting, because I'm helping people out with everyday life, everyday problems, and I just love it, and I love educating. I want to educate the world. That's my biggest thing, educate people and really open their minds and to do things that they always wanted to do, versus just thinking about, oh, I should do this. Like, thinking is cool, but it's time to apply some action to what you want to do. If you've been thinking about it we in May, if you've been thinking about it since January and you in May and you're still thinking about it, it's time to stop thinking and start taking action to what you want to do. Another one is becoming an illustrator. If you're good at drawing and anything of that nature and you want to illustrate, become an illustrator. Start an errand service. I know there's our senior citizens, they they don't want to go out right now, maybe you can start an errand service like getting their groceries or paying their bills or mowing their lawn or coming in and washing the dishes, something of that nature, just assisting people, helping people. And errand service is great. Another one is a virtual assistant. Everybody's at home right now. Maybe they looking for an assistant. That could be you. You perfect. I was an assistant for my last job. So a virtual assistant, all I gotta do is sit at home and do this. Easy money. So if you're interested in a virtual assistant, look into that, as well as a business consultant. Everybody's looking, like right now, it's a recession time. There's businesses looking for some consulting on how to get back up on their feet. If you've been studying business, you're a business major, or if anything of that nature, look into business consulting. Another one, life coach. Right now, we all in the house, and everybody, I feel like, needs some kind of guidance or direction in a way. Maybe they don't, maybe they do, but somebody needs a guidance. If you feel like you're a good life coach and you can lift people up, uplift people, speak to people's souls and not just speak to people's minds, and you're really passionate about people and helping people and serving people, become a life coach. Another one, graphic designer. Hey, sitting on a computer designing different graphics, if that fascinates you and that like you love designing stuff, become a graphic designer. I know a lot of people that's steady looking for graphic designers. Everybody's always constantly looking for graphic designers designing something. So look into graphic designing. Another one, web designer. That's what I'm working on myself. Learning web designing. That's what I'm starting this week. Researching my web design and just really building up my website for just doing the research. Like I said, picking out the business models. I'm learning about it and just seeing which web design do I want to do. I've designed websites in forever, so that's what I'm gonna learn this week. That's my goal this week, is just continue working on the web designing and designing my website. So web designers out there. 18. We on number 18. Like I said, we got 27. The 18th one is personal trainer. And personal trainer, I know a few personal trainers myself. Shout out to y'all that's listening. Personal trainer is like a big one. Especially, I know you like, I can't really meet them. That's why we got FaceTime. That's why we got Zoom. That's why we got all these virtual aspects to where you can personal train virtually. Be a virtual personal trainer, which is like phenomenal, which is great. Sometimes like you won't be able to meet all your clients, so do personal train them virtually. Get up and just learn the business model and see how you can be a virtual personal trainer. If you love fitness, you love working out, you love helping people get into their health goals, fitness goals. Personal trainers out there. 19, dance teacher. If you love dancing, you're passionate about dancing, and dancing is your life, dance teachers out there. You can do that virtually too. As well as a music coach. I love music myself. And man, I was supposed to be learning the piano right now, but this social distancing is fucking things up. Excuse my language. But music coach is out there. T-shirt designer. Yeah, if y'all know me, y'all know we have a clothing line, Aim High Clothing. And we always designing t-shirts and pressing up t-shirts for people. But t-shirt designer, somebody always needs t-shirts or hats or something of that nature. Look into t-shirt designing, as well as car detail. You know, everybody got a car, so everybody want their car detailed. Even the car, being a car washer, if you want to go around and drive around and wash cars and everything, that's a good business as well. That's a booming business. Like I said, everybody always needs a car wash or car detail. Another one, interior designer. This maybe takes steps before, since we're doing the whole social distancing, everybody's on edge right now. So interior designing may be something you're interested in. But personally, I don't think, but I think you can be a virtual interior designer. These days, you can be anything virtually. So be a virtual interior designer and look into that. Another one, translator. If you're fluent in Spanish, French, Mandarin, German, anything of that nature, be a translator for people. Me, I'm always looking for a translator, but I'm also teaching myself different languages because I want to be fluent in Spanish. I want to be fluent in French. I want to be fluent in Mandarin. I want to be fluent in German. I want to be fluent in Swedish. Like, I want to be fluent in so many languages. So if you can help me with that, holla at me. I appreciate you, but a translator is a good one. A ghostwriter. Feel me? Drake need a ghostwriter. Yeah, I'm just playing, but a ghostwriter, man. You could be a ghostwriter if you love writing. You want to write music, books, poems, anything you want to write for somebody, show your work. Check out LinkedIn. LinkedIn, like I've been talking about, is like an entrepreneur website, career website. It's like Facebook for careers and entrepreneurs. So check out LinkedIn with any of these business ideas you can put out there and start networking and talking to people and building your brand, building your business. Another one is resume writer. A lot of people are good at writing resumes. Maybe you like, damn, I'm fucking perfect at writing resumes. That's my niche. That's what I do. Check out being a resume writer. And last but not least, we got the event planner. If you love events, love throwing parties, cocktail socials, art galas or galas in general, just look into event planning. Event planners is always out there. Like I said, all this is going to take up, it's a journey right now. You started from ground zero day one, but hey, I started from ground one. I started from the first. It's all about starting, not just thinking. Start what you want to do and achieve what you want to do. Don't just let time hold you back. Don't let what's going on right now hold you back. Take control, take grasp of your life and do what you want to do. But those are my 27 business ideas for you. Hopefully one of these piques your interest and you do your research, study the business model, and learn about it and take action. But I'm going to give y'all a brief break, and I'm going to do a recap of the show, and we're going to be right back. Sana I-E. Recap of the show. I discussed the quotes of the day. The first quote is, the great thing about new friends is that they bring out new energy to your soul. If you feel like your energy is being drained and you haven't been sparking new interest or just haven't got that fire for life, maybe it's time to locate or try to find some new friends. Get around a new circle, gravitate toward new people, and see how they spark your interest or even bring out that fire in you. So the great thing about new friends, they bring new energy to your soul. Maybe it's time to get some new friends to bring out that new energy to you. The other quote is, if you're unwilling to risk the usual, you have to settle for the ordinary. It's time to put risk out there. Start risking stuff for what you truly want. That thinking and not taking action is out. Start taking some action on what you want to do. Don't just keep thinking about it. Take that action. Take that action. Take that action. I discussed what I learned this week. Drop shipping. Still learning, and we learning more today, researching different things that I can do with the drop shipping. Speak on how you feel. If you feel something on the inside, don't hold it in. Speak on how you feel. Speak towards that person. Speak towards the people on how you feel. Don't keep it in. Keeping it in is only hurting yourself. The other one is help without reward. Always help out others without looking for something in return. Give more than you receive. I learned about the rules of money. Man, and the rules of money, I low-key found what I wrote down, but I'm like, I didn't have it up in time. But rules about money, man, save, invest. As a matter of fact, look, right now, I'll give you a quick rundown. Rules about money, 17 rules that I found. First one is pay yourself first. Learn how to invest. Don't be a hater of it. Give every dollar a job. Spend less than you earn. Have a plan and set goals. Don't be a slave to money. And that's big for me because I've been chasing money, but now I'm being more open to receiving money. If you have it, don't flaunt it. Nobody needs to see what you got. Keep it to yourself. Keep your finances organized. It's a game. Learn how it works. Always have an emergency fund, especially during times like now. I'm glad I have an emergency fund. Always make your money work for you. Your money's ready to work for you. Learn how to make money passively. Use it to solve problems in the world. Know how to risk it and leverage it. Don't use credit if you don't have cash. And it's not what you make, it's what you save. And that's my biggest thing. I always say it's not what you make, it's what you save. You can be making $25 an hour, you make $1,000 a week, but you only have $200 at the end of the week, then what are you really making? So it's not what you make, it's what you save. Learn how to save more. Those are the 17 rules, man. And I know there's more rules of money, but those are just the 17 that I found, and I really love them. Pay yourself first. That's the biggest thing. You always got to pay yourself first versus you paying other people, paying other bills and everything. Pay yourself first. What I've been doing, like I'm working on my weekly budget. Budget weekly. Have a weekly budget set out. Do that. I also discussed why starting a business in a recession. It's the perfect time to start a business. Take advantage of the new opportunities. Find a way to meet the needs of the recession. Some tips is be less expensive. Be less expensive, charge less, identify a need, offer a solution, be alternative, be open to new opportunities. I'll discuss different business ideas that you can do. Hopefully those one of those spark your interest. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Sanai, it's Monday. Money Making Monday, Motivational Monday. It's a glorious day, man. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the week. I'm going to be back with y'all again on Friday. I'm really indecisive right now if Friday should be the last show or if I should stretch on to June. So I'm going to put that question out there and see what you guys think and what I should do. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's XO. I'm out. About to enjoy this day, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like the show. Subscribe to the show. Review to the show. Subscribe if you listen on Apple Podcasts right now. Subscribe and listen to it. You get all the latest updates. If you want to be on part of the emailing list, email me at suniepodcast@gmail.com and I'll add you to the list. And we have some special surprises with that too. So like the show, review. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We out.